Alright, let's make this clear. I am not a huge Devil May Cry fan. I only started getting really interested in the franchise when I was looking for some fun hack and slash games to play. And when I saw the trailer that they were making a mobile game, man was I excited. So I tried it out, and Capcom, what is this? Like I said, I only came across DMC when I was looking for some hack and slash games to play. DMC was the only one that really stood out because of these insane stylish combos you could pull off, and I was really looking forward to pulling them off in the mobile game they were making. Devil May Cry Peak of Combat, also known as Only DMC, licensed on mobile, released on January 10th, 2024 and developed by Nebula Joy. They actually partnered with Capcom in the past and worked on titles on their own such as Mega Man X-Dive Mobile and The Degenerate 3. Once a degenerate, always a degenerate. What? So that's how you know DMC's in good hands. First things first, can I pull off those sick combos that define DMC? Nope. Nebula Joy really just took the whole combat system and kinda threw it out the window. Now we're just limited to one main attack button that you basically mash and tap with different timings to combo. No guns for Dante either. I mean, Lady has her gun, but it's only usable with that same main attack button. What makes it weirder is that they decided to keep the same combo meter that goes up in the original games depending on how you pull off different specific moves that are considered stylish. Now that we don't have any other real moves, the meter only goes up depending on how many times you hit an enemy during a combo, and I guess that's fine. I mean, a lot of other hack and slash games use that system, but it's just not DMC. On top of that, this is version 2.0 of Devil May Cry Peak of Combat's combat system. We have footage of version 1's combat gameplay, and it looks miles better than what we ended up getting. V1 has actual different moves you could do with different buttons. The only real reason I could think of for Nebula Joy scrapping this version would be to appeal to new fans who probably know nothing about DMC and its combat. And don't even get me started with the microtransactions. So that's it. Officially licensed DMC mobile game, and it's garbage. But what if we go back in time with Devil May Cry 4 Refrain? Yup, looks like DMC Peak of Combat is not the only licensed DMC mobile game. On February 3rd, 2011, DMC 4 Refrain was released exclusively on iOS. It was basically a dumbed-down version of Devil May Cry 4 for mobile. The storyline was all there with some minor tweaks, but the graphics were extremely simplified, along with the cutscenes and combat. Also, on launch, you were only able to play as Nero for some reason. They made us wait for an update that let you play as Dante. You could still do some pretty cool combos though, so for quick hack and slash fun on the go for cheap, it was alright. There was actually an Android port that got delayed to release in 2012, but you were only able to play it if you owned a Sony Xperia Play and lived in Japan. The Sony Xperia Play was Sony's attempt at making a hybrid smartphone gaming handheld that ran Android. It was essentially a sliding keyboard phone, but instead of there being a keyboard, there was a gamepad. What made the Android port worse though was that you could only get it through a third-party app store known as GG, which you could only access in Japan. And while some people did manage to get it working outside of Japan through a VPN, the entire game is practically lost in time with GG servers completely down and the iOS version being delisted. There's also no real archive of the Android build anywhere on the internet, which is really unfortunate. I was really looking forward to play this game, but I can't. So while Devil May Cry 4 Refrain might be okay, you can't even play it anymore. But good thing the Devil May Cry Java mobile games exist. Stay away from them at all costs. Let me introduce you to Machiavelli-Fangame. Okay, this guy deserves so much more appreciation than he gets right now. For the past 2 years, he's been working on bringing Devil May Cry 1 through 5, except 2 in the reboot, all to mobile, while even working on his own spin-off games. One of my favorite games he's made is a standalone version of Bloody Palace. It translates really well to mobile, and he even went as far as to putting Raiden and Kratos in the game, which is really cool. It's a lot of fun. He's been posting devlogs of his project since 2022 on his YouTube channel, with the occasional beta test download links. And while these games might not be perfect just yet, I'll gladly take them over Capcom's excuses for money. That said, if you want to check out these Devil May Cry Android betas, I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. If you still can't find him, I'll leave download links in my Discord. That's about it for this video. In the meantime, I'll be playing some Degenerate 3. See ya!